Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your June 2020 general readings. We're looking at the first half of June from the 1st through the 15th. If somebody could reach through the screen and give me a bit of a hair trim, that would be great. Can't go to any salons yet around here, so yeah, alright, enough about my hair. So we're looking at the first half of June, June 1st through the 15th. This reading is for the fire sign of Aries, our rambunctious rams. That's Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising. If your Venus is in Aries, if you're cross-watching for Aries, if any of the readings do resonate with you, you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, take a deeper look at something, just click on the description link below for info, contact details. You'll see my email address there, Maggie, the number 1 McGuire @gmail.com. Reach out and contact me. I would be delighted to work with you. I can usually respond to initial inquiries with more info the same day. And scheduling the actual reading is done in a pretty timely fashion too. This is all that I do, readings. So I'm pretty diligent at working with everyone's schedules and my own to get readings set up for you, with you as quickly as possible. Welcome everyone. Thanks for taking the time to tune in today. I hope everyone is staying safe and well. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, just taking the time to tune in and watch, your donations to the channel. Thank you so much for all of that. I know there were some volume issues with my last set of generals. I buy a new computer and it has volume issues. So I actually ordered 2 external microphones, this cheap one that I'm using now and a very nice conferencing one, but shipping being kind of crazy these days, it's taking a little longer to arrive. So this one should carry us through this set of generals till I get the nice one. Also, I am using the Legacy of the Divine Tarot for those of you who want to know. Okay, Aries, June 1st through the 15th. For Aries. Okay. Great. We begin with the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the 4 of Wands. Makes me want to be in Aries for the first half of June. Excellent. The 10 of Wands, followed by the 10 of Coins. From the bottom of the deck, your overall energy or focus is the Fool. I'm going to clarify this Fool really quickly before we go into this. Clarify the Fool. What's this Fool about? Fool is a wonderful card. It can represent taking risks, stepping off the beaten path, getting ready to start a brand new journey. Sometimes it can represent being a bit foolish or foolhardy, reckless sometimes. Okay, so clarifying the Fool, we have the Hanging Man, and right behind it, interestingly enough, and I feel that connection, is the Ace of Coins. So your overall focus, the first half of June, is the Fool. Getting ready to go off on a brand new journey. Maybe traveling for some of you. Just taking off and going, maybe without a particular destination, or with a destination but not really caring much about how you get there, taking a risk, stepping off the beaten path, blazing trails, getting ready, because the Fool is getting ready to start his journey. He's the first major arcana card. He has the 0 at the bottom of his card here, just getting ready. He's the first major arcana card in the tarot because all the cards after the Fool in the deck are about the Fool's journey through life, our journey. Learning, growing, trials and errors, until we get to the last major arcana card in the tarot, which is the World, completion. Major change, moving on to the next phase. So here, we're starting off, Aries. We're just starting off. But, hang on. We have the Hanging Man, so not just quite yet. And clarifying that is the Ace of Pentacles. So you're obviously wanting to go. You're wanting to start on this new journey. You're wanting to get out. You're wanting to travel. You're wanting to start anew. But the Hanging Man is here, so just not quite yet. Because I always say the Hanging Man is pretty temporary transitional energy. The Hanging Man apparently is just hanging there. There's no movement. It can feel like you're in limbo and stasis, which can describe a lot of what we've been going through the last few months. Being in limbo, being stasis, because you're watching things play out. You're hanging upside down, which might be an awkward or uncomfortable position, but you're also getting a different view and a different perspective at the same time, watching things play out, because you don't know everything yet. Things are still playing out. Things are still fluctuating and fluid. And clarifying, that is the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new start. Aces represent the number one, a new path, the beginning, seeds, moving, relocating, getting a new job. To me, this feels very much like you're really, really, really tired of what's been going on previously. It's obviously feeling like a huge, heavy burden, but it's coming to an end. You're ready to start. You're ready to travel. You're ready to have the new beginning. You're ready to start, but you can't quite yet, although you know it's coming, because things are still fluctuating. This could be for some of you, which is always why we suggest you watch all of your signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus, because of course these are general readings, are going to resonate differently for everyone. For some of you, this might be as simple as traveling. Maybe you just want to get out, travel around, travel locally, travel a little further, travel abroad. Maybe because of the pandemic, you got stuck quarantining in one place, and you can't get back to where you want to be just yet because things are still fluctuating, things are still in motion. It might not be completely safe yet. So you're waiting, you're watching, you're seeing things come out, you're kind of weighing out the different, options. Perhaps you are getting ready to move. Perhaps you have a move date, you're all set. You're going through the final preparations, but it's not happening just quite yet. It's up there, it's coming, but not quite yet. It could be starting a new job. It could be moving or relocating to start a new job. It could be a new business or a new project of some kind. It could be, again, a trip or just getting out, wanting to get out. Maybe wanting it so much that you just kind of want to be like the fool and just rush right out, but you're holding back because you're waiting to see what's playing out, regardless of what the actual details of this situation are. Your cards are quite excellent. A little bit, there's a similar energy as there is to your sister sign Leo, as I often find, energetic similarities in the elemental signs and how they relate to each other, with each set of readings. So, because it looks like, we do have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Coins around the second week or so. Leo had something similar the first week. It's a card of feeling tired, overwhelmed, exhausted, tired of this burden, tired of having to carry things, tired. But we're at a 10. Tens represent cycle ending. They represent the absolute fulfillment of a suit, the absolute most of the energy of that suit. Wands is fire energy, which is change, movement, action, power, which can be wonderful, but too much of it too long without any breaks, and you end up feeling like this. But a 10 represents that this cycle is closing out. And clarifying that actually is the Happy Home card, which is quite beautiful. This is the absolute fulfillment of the suit sorry, not the Happy Home card. This is the Ten of Coins. For some reason, I read it as the Ten of Cups. Maybe it is for some of you. Ten of Coins. So coins, or pentacles as it is in some decks, is governed by the element of earth. And so this is the ultimate fulfillment of this suit. And coins is the earth energy element is about the physical structure of our day-to-day life, usually. How stable and solid that life is. The things we have in our life that make us feel stable, solid, gives us a sense of security and continuity, which is often why in the tarot it points to things like coins: money, finance, property, real estate, assets, job, long-term relationships, the things in our day-to-day life that make us feel secure, or the efforts we put into acquiring and maintaining those things. So the Ten of Coins is long-term stability and security. It can represent a successful retirement, inheritance. There's a strong connection to home and family with the Ten of Coins, just like there is with the Ten of Cups. So perhaps you've been the one kind of shouldering the load for finances, for your home and family, whatever that might mean to you. But it's cycling down to a close in a successful way. That's like around the second week of June. The first week, it's all quite good. We had the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune, literally a stroke of good luck, of good fortune, divine timing, divine orchestration. The things that you need in order to make the things that you want in life happen. This is about God, Spirit, your angels and guides coming together and, things being the right things happening in the right way at the right time, the right people intersecting, things are coming together. The interesting thing is that it's like the ultimate delivery of your reward, but it can happen in a very unexpected, blessed kind of way. And further underscoring that is the clarifying and accompanying card, which is the Four of Wands, which is also sometimes the unexpected blessings, happy surprise card coming within a very short period of time, like the next several weeks. It's one of the happy home cards, marriage, celebrations. It can sometimes speak of the anticipatory feeling we get when we know something's just around the corner and we're really looking forward to it. Maybe we're thinking about it, maybe we're preparing for it. It can represent, marriages, weddings, anniversaries, birthday parties, family reunions, like an actual event, like preparing and kind of gearing up for an actual event, which has a connection to home, to family, to friends. And it's sitting right next to the Ten of Coins, which also has a very strong connection to home, family, friends, and stability as well. So some of you, and again, I feel like it's in a very short period of time, just like I did with Leo. Leo was feeling so exhausted and worn out, trying to keep it together, wondering if the end was in sight. And they had the Ten of Wands too. So I feel like you're at the tail end of something which maybe has been quite challenging or turned into, some kind of really long-held burden, whether it's like a specific thing, like a specific relationship or job or work or money thing, or whether it's just the general quarantine fatigue. And you might be hearing or finding out about the very end of May, beginning of June, maybe unexpectedly, that you're going to be able to, this feels very similar to some other sign I did yesterday too, maybe the wedding is still on, or you're still going to be able to gather for it, but there's going to be different restrictions in place, or you're going to have to modify things or adjust things. Maybe you're finding out that you're going to be able to travel and be with friends and family over the summer or something of that sort. It feels kind of unexpected, like unexpected blessings is what I'm getting. And what it represents for you is an end. You're still in it, but you're in the very tail end of it, those last few yards, those last, few feet. For some of you, this is a specific reuniting with friends and family. Summertime is a classic time for, weddings, graduation parties, family reunions, all of that kind of stuff. I definitely feel like some of you are going to be with the people you love and care about again. There may be a specific event, and maybe you thought prior that it was going to be canceled, it was going to be delayed further, or that you couldn't have it, or something of that sort. And that's kind of changing unexpectedly. So it's this anticipatory feeling. It's coming. You're at the very tail end of something which has turned out to be quite challenging. And you're getting ready to go off. The Fool, the Ace of Coins, all of this beautiful energy. It's been tiresome, and you have just another few feet left to go. The Hanging Man, you're still in this Hanging Man energy, this Ten of Wands, it's kind of drawing to a close. It's quite beautiful, and I feel again like it's just around the corner, like the last half of June or the very beginning of July. I felt that way with Leo, your sister sign too. or brother sign, whatever you want to refer to it as. Let's just take a quick peek at what lies immediately ahead. I mean, I'll be doing the mid-month readings in a couple of weeks too, but let's just pull one card to see what is this leading up to. Oh, the sun. I don't need to clarify anything any further. It's all kind of right here. Beautiful energy. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, the Four of Wands in the upright. You have the Sun, the Fool. So the Sun is an uplifting of energy. It's a loosening up of restrictive energies, financial, emotional, physical, feeling, maybe down, maybe sick, maybe tired, overwhelmed, like with this Ten of Wands, maybe sad. And this is the Sun coming out and loosening and lightening up and lifting that sense of heaviness and fear and depression and everything that all of us have been kind of cycling through. Light, love, warmth, laughter, social energy, warmer weather, etc. Absolutely beautiful energy. And it's coming very, very quickly. Like the second half of June or the beginning of July at the latest for you. Wonderful. So Aries, that is your reading for the first half of June. I hope that you enjoyed it. It's great. You have some really beautiful, excellent cards, Aries. Again, if any of these videos do resonate with you, you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, maybe take a deeper look at something, just click on the description link below. Email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be most happy to work with you. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the June 2020 mid-month general readings. Until then, stay safe and well. I wish you much love, joy, and blessings, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.